Alright. Next on the docket is to continue the research here and try and get some machines that use electricity. 20 piece here is good to see. Even though they're not going to divide evenly here, these ones will. So this is going to get us our logistics, but definitely not the automation, which is the thing that we really want. So I'm going to have to start working on some of these basic cards as well, which I guess I will continue to craft in my pocket for the time being. I think I'm also going to have to jump around here and grab some more trees, because I don't have a good source of wood yet. I did explore last time and find a nice wooded area over here that we can go raid for trees if need be. There's a couple of them over here, so we've got options for trees, but I guess we're going to go with the slim pickings for now. But we're making a good start. I'm happy with this, having not really been familiarized with some of the things that this combination is going to throw into the mix. All right. Just craft them all, see what we got here. All right, there is our logistics. This is going to permit us to craft a number of things now. Here we go. Loaders, transport belts, splitters, and such. Okay. Importantly, inserters we now have access to. So I think I'm going to hold off on actually getting a production line going here until we've got this automation. It looks like these are going well. So that should hold us for a little bit. I would like to continue doing some exploring. Let's go down to the bottom left this time and see what else we can find. Well, we've got everything crafting up here. I haven't heard any new meteor strikes yet, but it sounds like the way that this game works is that at random times meteors will come and strike the surface, or solar flares will as well. It looks like I can't actually do anything about the solar flares, or the coronal mass ejections. But be that as it may, probably once we get, robots up in the distant future, then they will be able to. Ah! A new meteor. Oh, right in the direction that we're heading. Look at that. Speak of the devil. 0 of 3 meteor destroyed. Okay, and it's also going to tell me how many structures I have ready for this. But it's sort of fun that this happened right then. Hopefully we don't run into any bad guys, because we're going to be venturing quite far away from the base here. But we are just in time to visit this crash site, which is kind of fun. Hopefully the game doesn't troll me like last time and actually gives me some meteors to collect. So, alright, let's see what we got here. I don't see any bad guys, which is good. These little craters. Oh, it stopped. Yes, look at that. There they are. 1, 2, and 3. Very cool. And the big boy. Nice. Okay, so we're not actually getting any uranium yet, which makes me think that because I haven't unlocked it yet, I'm actually not able to get it. So, got some nice purple terrain over here, though. Look at this copper patch. Oh, that's a good one. It's probably the best one we found so far. My guesstimate is like 3.2 million? 13? Holy crap. That is some insane scaling. Yeah, this is way less than 1,000 tiles. And we go from 500,000 to 13 million. Oh my. Well, I mean, that's actually probably a fantastic thing, because it means that there's going to have to be less patch researching, so that is a lot of copper. A lot of copper. So All right, well, that was a fruitful journey, I would say. Hopefully by the time we're back, we've got some more crafts done here. Also, no bad guys yet, which is good, because our pollution cloud is beginning to get quite extensive. Little tiny baby rare metals patch down there. So, I think next time we do out an exploring run, we'll probably go to the south and see what's down that way. So... where is my base? I don't even know where I'm running. Up and to the right. Oh, another one. Where did you fall? Oh, okay. Well, that's the one we're going to visit next time. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, and at some point I have to figure out how this navigation satellite uplink thing works, because every time I try and open my map, I accidentally press a wrong button, and it yells at me about that, so I'll have to figure that out at some point. Alright, home again, home again. And impressively, we have not actually run out of fuel in these burners. I haven't refilled them in ages, which, I mean, granted, I stuck a lot in there, but... also looks like this only stacks up to 40 inside of this? Interesting. So furnaces only stack up to 40. So. Sounds good, have a good one. So, alright, we are officially out here. We got plenty of tech cards here. 70 and 70, in fact. 32, 22. Let's try and balance this out a little bit here. Okay. So this is another 30, and we are less than halfway done. So this is not going to quite get us there. But the goal is to have automation online here so that we can actually get a little bit of a assembly line going. Alright, well, we restocked it. Might as well go explore that meteor as well. This is going to be sort of a exploratory episode, which is fine. Let's go check out this other meteor. Excuse me while I get lost in a forest for a moment here. Got some pretty densely wooded areas down this way too, which is nice. Alright, go ahead and show me where that meteor crashed again. Oh, we got a little bit of ways to go. Ah, and this is actually the end. Now, looks like we can't actually cross over because the coastline does not actually go that far. But we should be able to just run around here. It shouldn't take all of that long. Let's stop and grab some palm trees so that we can continue crafting these tech cards while we take our journey here. I wonder if we're going to run into any bad guys soon. Looks like we got a little coal patch peeking out. Alright, well, my estimates have been very off. This is about as far away as this, so my guess is going to be 2 million? 1.8. Yeah, pretty good. Alright. So that does scale pretty fast compared to where I started. So, let's continue looking for this meteor site here. Hopefully it didn't crash down in the middle of the ocean there, which is kind of what it's looking like. Or maybe we have a little bit of a landmass over there. Hopefully I don't have to go too far around the horn here, otherwise I might just stop. But it looks like we're already starting to curve around, so. That does very much look like it struck in the middle of the ocean, though. And we've got automation finished. Wonderful. I didn't think it was going to make it. That's kind of weird. Yes. Okay, so it crashed in the middle of a lake, and it did not get anywhere. That's a shame. But we've revealed some new good area down here. Looks like sort of a coastal I don't want to call this a tundra, but the map is very colorful. Those are not bad guys that I just saw, are they? Nope, they're just little pieces of land here. Okay, so automation is complete. Next on the list is going to be military, and then probably steam engine, so that I can actually start making some significant power. Because very soon here, the economies of scale are going to take hold, and we're going to be requiring massive amounts of power. So, oops. Can I walk over this? I cannot. This sort of coastline deal is pretty neat. It's a weird shadow. For a second there, I thought that was a little tiny patch of water that was not coastline, and that there were like 16 fish stuck in there. So, but we gotta head back around the lake here and head back up to our base. Looks like we're still doing research, which is quite good. I had expected that we'd have run out by now, but evidently not. Can I cross here? Maybe? Oh, not quite. Maybe right here? Shoot. That would have been fun. So close. Alright. It appears that our research has stopped, so we're officially out of resources. But we've got 65 basic cards, and we should have also some automation cards from our assemblers, presuming that they have not run out of materials, which they also probably have. Yes, they have. But we've got another 60 here, and 13 in each here as well, so can't complain. Alright. So, no bad guys for the moment. But that does not mean that they will not start showing up very soon. However, we have now unlocked the ability to make assembling machines. So let's go ahead and rip all of these guys up. And stop these and start making some of these. Which are also going to require electric motors, looks like. So let's just get the first little bit set up here. Okay. We're also going to need some inserters, which are going to require inserter parts. So it's going to be a little bit slow going here for a while. Alright, so we can start with, I thought, oh, I made 8. Okay, that's why I have extras. Might as well. Oops. There we go. Sort of drag this down here, where we have our other power connection. Very nice. Okay, so you are going to make probably iron sticks. You're gonna make gears. Feed you with some iron. And then you guys can make cables and something else that requires just copper, if there is such a thing. Which it does not appear there is. Other than basic tech cards, which I guess we can make. Oh, no, those require cable. Okay, so does anything else require just copper? Yes, automation core does. So, in that case, I'm just going to shift things around slightly then. maximize our usage of the available area here. And then get you some copper. Look at them go. Let's start chewing through this iron pretty fast here. Okay, so what is next? I mean, we have all of the materials that we need now to get electric mining going. Is there anything that I would prefer to begin with? We've already got our shelter. High performance engine is on the way. Interesting. So we can make it with either wood or stone. Interesting. So this is going to unlock a lot of stuff here. Field processing is going to get us a jetpack. Oh my, that sounds fun. Steel processing is going to unlock basically the rest of everything. A grappling gun sounds like an incredible amount of fun. So let's go for mining, then steel, then electronics. And then we are eventually going to want to wander our way into optics, which is also going to require the crusher. So let's just get aligned the lights here and then get our electric labs. We've got a nice full queue. Yeah, unfortunately optics is pretty far down the list, all things considered, so. Plenty of coal to speak of now. Just gonna top everything off here. Very nice. Okay. You are missing copper, which I forgot to give you. Classy. I'm sure that wasn't obvious at all. Okay. Power cable of your own. Get some copper dumped in there, and then we should be good to go. Yep, looks like we're continuing on. Then we can also get some more of these guys set up. And just sort of get our proto setup going here. The next order of business is going to be working towards an actual, an actual smelting setup. So we've got all of our big patches right here. We've got a ton of wide open space right here. I am a right-handed bus kind of person, so I think the plan is to start our smelting array right here, so that we can have, you know, most of those big things coming up. Then we have everything that sort of goes in equal distance up to reach here, so we can probably hook all of this around right here, just sort of send it up this way, get the smelting array going, and then get a bus going out this way. I think that's quite a good plan. So, what is going to be required for that? You're going to be making cable faster than you can use them, so let's go ahead and do this. I would like this to be something that utilizes automation cores, which I think at this point is just the blank tech cards. You're going to use both copper cable and iron. So if I put you right here and give you your own source of iron, then you're going to make me tech cards, which is very good. So you need your own source of iron here. And then so we can rip these up as well. Gotta love the early game spaghetti. We'll do this to get our advanced cards here. And then I would also like basic cards, which is not going to be incredibly convenient because of the way that I've boxed myself in here. However, Oh, 4 meteors. Okay, I want to see this. Where did that land? Oh, it's an explored territory, and it's not that far away. Wonderful. Okay, so let's get something else going on here. Is there anything else right now that takes automation cores? That is the question. Yes, inserters. Okay, so we also want to make inserter parts here. So how am I going to accomplish that? Well, I would like to be able to take from there, because inserter parts use these two things. So I think instead what I'm going to do is do the following. You need to make another one of these guys here. You're going to be gears. We're going to have this be sort of our main feed point here. So we're going to... What are we going to do? Do this. Is that the way that I wanted to do that? Yeah, so we don't want many sticks going in here because we want most of the sticks to come out this way. We're going to give you your own source of iron. Make inserter parts here. I boxed myself in, I see. So ideally I'd like that to be here so I can support both of these things in the center, but then there's going to be no way of getting these two to connect. So let's try and strategize this here. There's that. I need to make myself some more inserters here. Probably one or two more of these as well. Alright, so there's that. Actually, you want this to be able to feed something that's making inserters themselves, which I guess we can have sort of look like this, which is going to be all kinds of squirrely, but it will work. Some extra power poles placed down here. Okay, here we go. So you are going to be iron, you're going to make gears. You're going to direct feed a machine that makes inserter parts. Nope. Try again. And you're going to make inserters proper. Nope, that's not even close. There we go. And you still need a little bit of power. There you go. Okay. I also forgot to give this guy an output like a genius, so let's do this and this and this here. Some outputs for you guys. And there we go. Now the trick is going to be trying to keep all this stuff stocked up. Did not mean to steal your coal, sir. This is going to direct feed this, and that's going to back up, so we should be okay with that. Copper is still going well, though we can feed that again. You're doing fine with iron, nice and slow. Very good, very good. We would also like to find a way to turn this into... Okay, so here's what we're going to do for this. I'm going to turn you into a chest. Get you there. Because we would also like to be making... the basic cards. So if we do it like this, which is admittedly not the most elegant solution, we will find a way in which to also make these. We are also just going to need to have an input for wood here. and we'll use the wood chest for the wood. So, for the time being, this looks good. We're slowly but surely making things. So we're going to go run out and check this meteor site. And as we do so, I'm going to pick up some wood on the way. And that's our first little factory there. Now, the thing that I should have checked that I didn't, yes, is that our electric satisfaction is quite low right now. Because I am way overusing this. But I would rather have all of those things going slowly than just a couple of them going fast, because, I mean, for right now, we sort of need all of them. But I believe we got a little bit of power infrastructure here that we can also use now. Yes, burner turbine generators. So let's make a handful of those. And use those to supplant our power generation. How much do they make? Max consumption. Max output 2 megawatts. Okay. So that's actually fantastic. Let's call up where these meteors landed. Okay, they're quite a ways out. That's okay. We also have access to everything that we need for steam generation, so maybe we also get that set up next. My next question is, when do we get landfill? How soon can I get landfill? Because that allows me... Okay, that's going to require green cards. Actually, we're quite close. You require electronic circuits, though, which I do know how to make, I believe. Not quite yet. Once I research electronics. Okay. So the reason why I like to have landfill is because it means that I can sort of smooth out the upper area of the water that I try to use. Makes it a little more efficient for the water generation here. There it is. 1, 2, 3, and 4. A nice little spread. Cool. Number 1. Number 2. Oh, and another one just landed. To the north. Okay. It's sort of fun to go run out and grab these meteors. Alright. Let's go ahead and run back. And by the time we get back, we will have had these 5 burner turbine generators, which actually create a massive amount of power compared to what we've got, right? Right now we have 360 kilowatts of generation, and this is going to be up to 10 megawatts of generation, so that's more than an order of magnitude. They're just about an order of magnitude, rather. So, and then the boilers output here do 20 steam per second. That's going to be 750 kilowatts. So one of these consumes 1.5 megs per second. These consume 2.3 max per second. Okay. 2.35, 1.5, 750. So two of these is going to be 1.5 megawatts for... Yeah, so 1.5 megawatts here for 1.5 megawatts of consumption. So that's actually 1-to-1 right there. So that's a efficiency of 100% compared to an efficiency of 85%. Even though individually, I think these things actually have a greater production. However, well, these are big boys. Look at this. Stick these guys down. Oh, come on. Grab some more coal. And... ah, they've got 4 slots. Wow. That is an amazing animation. Look at that. Love to see it. And these guys are very, very low generation now, because you should be able to see that we rapidly spiked in our ability to provide power here. So, all is well in the world. I did get a little bit more wood for you. You're waiting on cards, which are waiting on iron, which I am no longer supplying you. In my infinite wisdom. Okay. Get you down there. Give you some iron, as well as some iron up here. Plenty of iron up here for the time being. Bottleneck on inserted parts. Yeah, obviously ratios not perfect here, but we are absolutely making resources, and that's the important part of this. So we'll also go ahead and stick these back down, which are going to also require coal, which it appears that I've almost used up from this patch. It's kind of weird to think about, but let's go ahead and rotate this. Oh, interesting. How are we going to route this then? Go around here. You've got 7 left. Okay. So, oh, sorry. 820 left. Okay. So then we... I want to do this. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. Why is this so complicated? Yeah, that's fine. It'll figure itself out. Okay. Well, we're looking good. Looking good. We've got preliminary production. And I think next time we're going to start up more research to get that going.